Welcome back everyone to Mage Rage for October 2021. We are in week number 5 where I am looking for a Crimson Forest so that I could get some vines from there. Now the question is, where is said Crimson Forest, and can I get there without getting killed by all sorts of nasty things? And of course, we all know that the end is full of nasty things that like to eat poor little piney pieces like that ancient mage over there. And of course, I slightly miscalculated my blink. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. Perhaps I could find my way to a Crimson Force at a later time. Now, see, we are looking in which direction? That's west. That is east. So let us head over east because, yes, that is how not to start. I think that's a good lesson on how not to start. It's going to be a long episode. I can tell that already. Where we've got withers all over the place, and I have to keep an eye out for a savanna, a dark oak forest, and maybe some other interesting things. And of course, just in case I run into a wither close enough that it's killed something else, far enough away that it doesn't kill me, so that I could pick up a wither rose because I've got two of them somehow, but I am still in need of a third one. Let's get along over here. I can't remember all the directions I've gone in so far. I think I've done a western trek, I've done a northern trek. Now let's ouch. Now let's a little bit on the east and north, see if I can actually make sure I don't go too far because I've been known to do that on occasion. I want to get to 1,000. And I'm looking for either savanna or dark oak forest. And I'll need to pay attention. I think there's a wither nearby. Well, actually, it looks like there are two nearby based on the... Oh, my goodness gracious. Is it bombing me from the air or is it stuck underground? I'm not too sure which one. I think I found out where the wither is. Any possible way to kill that thing, or will it just come after me and kill me? Looks like it'll just come after me. That's right. I don't think those things are easy to kill by any stretch of the imagination, especially with the spells that I've got. So let us see. We are at 1,000. Yeah, there's a dark oak forest right over there. Uh, yeah, that is a dark oak forest. There. So let's start over on this end. And after that, yikes. Ah, there is, I see I need a dark oak boat, right? Yeah. Now let's see how I can do this. Well, that was not how I intended to do it. See, I've got 6 dark oak logs. That should give me plenty to make a boat. So let's stay on the move and see if we could find a savanna anywhere, which is our next thing that we need. Savanna. All right, there we go. Under here. And Now I'm going to go and head down from here down to south, see how far I can get before I get killed, or maybe if it gets to be nighttime, I should head over to the magic realm. Now, I'm not particularly fond of the magic realm, especially at night, but I'm not fond of the overworld at night either, I must admit. And the one grace about the magic realm is that the nights are shorter. Most likely I'll just get myself killed, because that's what happens when it's night. And what also happens is that when I run, I get hungry very, very fast. And I don't have much in the way of food. I think that was the end of my food. Yeah, that's all I've got food-wise. Now, I do have one more set of obsidian. So I guess if I was going to make another nether portal, I should have done that as soon as I arrived at the overworld, so that if I get killed again, it'll just send me back to the nether portal. Out of curiosity, how did I die by missing the jump in the nether? Because, right, if you miss a jump with blink, you should still fall safely, so it must have been something else I did. Maybe I landed on a surface, and then right after landing on that surface, I must have stepped forward and immediately fell down. That's the only thing that could have happened that reasonably that could have killed me. There's another dark oak forest. See, now they're all over the place. Man, that's a pretty big one. And I better get out of that because there's a screaming goat behind me. And that looks like it could be, see, 299. I think I need to get down to 500 probably. Is that acacia or is that oak? Well, we'll find that out in a moment. That's a rather interesting looking tree. Of course, it might be, or is that an illusion of some sort? Let's. Okay. That is. All right. It's an oak. It's a rather interesting oak. I admit I don't see too many of them like that. Occasionally you see some rather large oaks and the like, but that is the most interesting large oak that I think I've ever seen, and just caught my eye quite a distance away, which usually doesn't happen with oaks. Well, no acacias though. Oh well, now let's see, we are at 6:40. Alright, I passed my spot again. Well, that seems to be something that I like doing quite a bit. So let's head over this way and see what we can find. Acacia. Oi. Oh, from over there, I thought I ran into another dark oak, but nope, not that. Just more oak all over the place. Well, I guess that's pretty common. See, I don't think I've done anything on the south side yet. But I'm hoping that this might get me. See, that's more dark oak. So there is quite a lot of dark oak in this land once you look somewhere in the right direction, that's for sure. I just happen to look in all the wrong directions. That's rather typical, I guess. Well, except for that time, was it 2 weeks ago, where I just had looked everywhere in the right direction. Look at this. More dark oak. The place is riddled with dark oak. This is like the land of dark oak. I was just ignoring it all, or missing it all, or looking in the wrong spots. Everything to avoid seeing dark just in case. Just in case I decide, oh, I'm going to be needing another trip or something like that. But it looks like it's time for a round to the... where am I at right now? Yeah, afraid of that. I guess I'm going to have to go into the magic realm. Let's head over. Alright, so now... Oh, well, no, that's not the moss. I was thinking... Oh, no, this is the moss I need. Well, that is the fastest finding of moss I think I need. Right into the right spot. Of course, the bad news is now I've got to stay here for a while, right? Now, let's see. Is it possible... Is there any other place where I could get acacia other than a savanna? I don't think so. Let me get out of here. See if I can find... See, because I don't think there's anything else I need from this realm. Let's see, moss block. Let's do a quick look. Oh. Hey, you. Did I want you? Did I ask to be a member of your fan club? I don't think so. You're stalking me. That's the first thing I killed. Okay. See, that's an azalea. That's lots of monsters. That's a big drop. How am I going to get out of this? I got out of it just by waiting out the night and heading back over into the overworld. But it means that I now need to continue along my way and see if I can find that savanna. And before things get too hectic around here, because I think I'm getting here just at dawn to give me a full day of running all over the place. And dark oak forests are never the best place to hang around for that reason. Hey, because they are just havens for creepers to just sneak up on you in that case, or for you to run into. Now, let's continue on our way, see if I could find a savanna. Boy, this is, hold on, what's up in that direction? That is a plains. Plains. No, not really a savanna. Oops, look what I found. Oops, a daisy. I see a wither rose right here. Okay, that's my third wither rose. So let's scram out of here. There seem to be other wither roses around. Whew. Well, I know I'm back in the main part of the map now that I'm seeing withers all over the place. Woo-wee! They certainly make for interesting times. I'll probably have to head over to the nether for the next phase when they're not finding a savanna. Actually, I think this is an area where I have, because now I'm on the west side heading north. I think I've done that already. Which means I'm unlikely to find a savanna around here. Of course, unless I ran right by one without noticing it, which is quite possible with withers popping in all over the place. Yeah. No. You're big, mean, and you wither people. Understood. If you don't mind, I'd like to get away from you as quickly as possible. Yep, that is a savanna out in the distance, or at least it looks like one. Uh, and that is a. Oh! Okay, well, that was. No wonder I'm missing everything. Oopsie daisy. Alright, now can I get to there and grab some acacia before I get myself killed? And with withers all over the place. Hello. Sorry about. Oh, okay. Well, here we are right now, which is right about where I ended the first episode. Someone said I ended the first episode in a savannah, and apparently they're right. Well, then I guess if I get killed at this point, it's not going to matter all that much. So let's see if I can find something here useful. There you go. That should get enough of this to make some fence posts. And now, where do I need to go? I need to get into the nether. And I also need to find some place where I can get some food. And between it being night, worrying about withers, being hungry, being rushed, I can't hit the broadside of a cow. Alright, now, let's see. How about right here? Let's go inside, create a nether portal, and hope that I have a better nether spawn than I had at the other point. So with my luck, I will just mine myself right into water. That's what I'll do. It's 23. 23. That's not a good number. Oh, I guess I'm just going to have to do it the cheesy way, I guess. Okay, I don't need that. So let's just build that as quickly. And I'll just have. See, that's what happens when you rush it and you have incomplete materials. You just have an ugly looking portal like that. I guess I'll just have to click it, head inside, and hope I don't pop in the same place where I was before, right? I don't know if that's exactly the same place I was before, but it looks close enough so that, I mean, it looks like we got the ancient mage there, we've got that there, we've got everything I could think of that I don't want here. Yeah, this looks pretty much like the same place I was before. Oh well. And if it isn't, it's close enough to being the same that it really doesn't matter. Now, I suppose I'll just have to cook myself a little bit of dinner, eat up, and then head on out and see if I could find in a different direction a crimson forest. Actually, while I wait for that, there is this entire matter of making a dark oak boat. There you go. Good. So we got the dark oak boat, and we need an acacia fence. Not thinking that I should use my time wisely, right? Yes. Now, acacia fence, I think I just need to do that. That gives me an acacia fence. I'm out of space. Well, I guess I'll just replace that. Oh, yes, of course, replace that. I don't need that anymore. That's fine. I can get that back. I can get that, of course, I won't get back until I. Never the thing you want to get. Now, let me look for that Crimson Forest. It's got to be somewhere. Ah, I ran right by one. And fortunately, the other direction was blocked, so I turned around and look at this. One Crimson Forest. And oh, that was my last item. All right, 130.52. This is 2 weeks in a row where I forgot how much progress I had made. Yes, that was the last item. Good thing I made those last two items while I was waiting for that to cook, and that is it. Where, well, I guess the big problem, this one, other than finding this red space over there, was my inability to see because of being distracted. So thanks Shasha for actually paying attention on the video that I was watching, because apparently she knew where I finished the first episode and I didn't know. But that is it for this week's Mage Rage for October 2021. Finished that in an hour and a half. Maybe we'll call it 2 hours because, oh my goodness gracious. Endermen are on top of the world, aren't they? Well, not sure why, but alright. But that's it for this weekend. Next week will be, of course, be the first one for November, where we won't have to worry about wizards anymore. But what will we have to worry about? I guess we'll find that out in the next Mage Rage.